Welcome everyone. In this video I will be doing the introduction about drafting. There won't be any fancy graphics or anything, so I suggest you take pen and paper and start writing this, because I will try to go around as many things in draft as I can. First, about me, as you can see, I got 50 perfect runs. I am rank 72. Does that mean anything? I don't know, maybe, probably. But I believe I am good enough to draft to give at least beginners some pointers where and how they should draft. Okay, first you need a tier list. Like, everyone uses tier list, so I just took the random Reddit one. I will have one in the description below, so you can use this loosely, very loosely, because this is only good for the first 1 or 2 packs, like not more. Afterwards, it's all about the synergy in the heroes. Even for like the first 2 packs, it's all about the synergy. Okay? So, instead of talking, I think I should start and show you. Let's do like a test draft, hero phantom draft. Okay, here are the cards. In my opinion, I personally don't use tier lists, but in my opinion, Disciple and Turret are pretty good here. To commit too early to the Venomancer, it is not the greatest choice, so I will probably not pick Venomancer here without a specific cards that can support him. Like, that can support blue, like Dimensional Portal, like Athenic Host, like Annihilation, like Thunderstorm. Those are the, you can call them OP cards of the blue, like the pinnacle of blue, like the strongest cards blue has. Rolling Storm is not good, Satyr Magician is not good enough to just pick Venom. So in my opinion, these 2 cards are the best. Let's check the tier list. The random Reddit tier list says blue, Venomancer is on the 4th tier, or I'm guessing he is in the middle. So he's probably not that good. Now, we have, for example, Hipfire. Hipfire is pretty good. Here it is. Then we have the Turret. Turret is below, so like they are pretty same in value, okay? Then we have Disciple. I don't know where Disciple is. And Disciple is on the same level as Hipfire according to the tier list. So you can either pick like Turret or the Hipfire. I'm pretty sure none of these cards, except maybe Payday, can get anywhere close. Payday is very situational, okay? Like, Payday is a card in which you need expensive items and maybe bounty to make it work, okay? So like, just picking like 3 cloaks and 3 swords and leather armor, like Payday will not do anything good there. So let's pick Hipfire, I guess. So here, this is one of the most OP cards I was talking about, the blue. This card can control the... This card can like control the board, okay? This is like one of the best cards the blue has, maybe even like one of the best cards in the game, Thunderstorm. At 6 mana, where nothing is really buffed up, nothing is really like, you can just win the lane with this card. That's how good it is, okay? So you should probably pick it. Next one, in my opinion, it is Sister of the Whale with Hipfire close second. Caught Unprepared is a very situational card. Poised Right is as well situational, we don't have anything red. Lightning Strike is kinda, well, bad in draft. Better Late Than Ever is also not good. Dimensional Portal is 4 mana, summon 3 creeps. And this is 3 mana, summon 1 creep, like that's not good enough. Even though like you can cast it from other lanes, it's just not good enough. So yeah, let's check the, yeah, I forgot to check here. Okay, Friendly Fire, Thunderstorm, here she is, very high. And then in my opinion, Sister of the Whale is the best here, and Sister of the Whale is in the middle. I would personally rate her higher, but okay, it is probably somewhere around there. We can even go with tier list and take the Hipfire here. Okay, now we got some synergistic black cards here, okay? So this looks good. We have Initiative, we have Disciple. Hipfire is very good if you have heroes like Mortret, which, well, Phantom Assassin, names, I know. Which is really, is this recording? Yeah, it's recording. I have to check it. This is, by the way, like not edited. This is just go for it. So yeah, Phantom Assassin, which requires initiative for her signature spells. Here, in my opinion, Burning Oil and Enough Magic are the best. So, Burning Oil is, here it is, Enough Magic, Burning Oil. Is there anything? No, there is nothing here that is higher on the tier list than these two cards. So we pick those, including Sven. Sven is kinda, probably, yeah, it's in the middle. It's not good, it's not bad, it's okay. Magnus, in my opinion, is like one of the worst cards for the green. Tier list says hits on the middle, I highly disagree, so we will not pick that. Taunt is okay for the blue heroes. Most of these are filler cards. Shield of Basilius is good. Let's see the items. These are the unplayable. Okay, there's like unplayable. Shield of Basilius. Shield. Is this like draft actually? This has to be draft, right? And it's drafting tier list, okay. Shield of Basilius. I can't find it. Shield of Aquila. Shield of Basilius. Yeah, okay, here it is. Shield of Basilius. It's among the worst ones, but all of the other ones are kinda bad. Like the damaging mole is okay, very situational, not worth the extra 3 gold you get. Like this effect is not worth to have in your deck when you draft instead of having a short sword, because 2 gold is quite a lot. So I'll take the shield. And these are fillers. Usually in draft you should prioritize minions. You should prioritize minions over anything else. So I'm gonna take Assassin Shadow, and I'm probably gonna take Rookery, because you kind of with blue, this is common, and you will see a lot of Rookeries in opening of the packs, quite a lot. You don't need more than one, and Better Late Than Ever is just garbage. Items are not that good, okay, and Meepo is Meepo. Again, Thunderstorm, one of very best cards the blue has, and then we have Spring the Trap is the best card here in my opinion. So let's see. We have Spring the Trap. I will be surprised. Yeah, Spring the Trap is below Time of Triumph. That's I agree with that. And Thunderstorm is again number 1. Bloodseeker is kind of weird, but he's not tier 1 pick. He's on the same level as Debbie is on the tier list. Bloodseeker. Okay, he's in the bottom part. Yeah, I agree with this. He's on like kinda Debbie, but kinda worse Debbie on average, I believe. So these two are the best cards. Red Mist Pillager is one of the good cards here, but where it is? Okay, yeah, Red Mist Pillager is close second here, but in the first few packs you just pick whatever is good. Okay, so like first 3 packs, pick the best cards you can pick, and don't worry about synergy too much. Okay, so Foresight is there. Foresight is good because you can cycle through cards. It's usually good to have like 1, maybe 2, but that's about it. Foresight is good. Doggy is kind of interesting because Doggy is a minion. What's the name? Vahol Matri. I can't even pronounce that. Vahol Matri, yeah, he's in the middle. He's good because he's a minion, but usually in green, most heroes, well, the default hero has like, for example, armor, which kind of negates him dying, and for him to have this death effect, he needs to die. So he's in the middle because like he's not gonna be dying, but it's a minion, so you pick that because there is nothing much better here. Murder Plot is okay, it's very situational. It's also, I might add it's uncommon, so you might wanna draft it over, for example, Foresight, because there is a higher chance you'll get Foresight later on than you're gonna get uncommon. But in this kind of deck, when we kinda have some synergy with black, Murder Plot will be good, because you can use it on heroes, you can use it on towers. Plus 8 to tower, it's almost like, it's like what, 20% of the tower actually? That's a lot of damage, if you can get it on. If you can't, on turn 4 killing a hero for a card is okay. So yeah, let's pick that. CM, oh yeah, I haven't talked about CM. CM is in the bottom, with Meepo, so yeah, rip. Tidehunter. Tidehunter is like one of the, yeah, he's one of the worst heroes, because this thing looks cool, okay, like his signature, it stuns the heroes, it looks cool, but problem with Tidehunter is that you're gonna pull this off once, and you need something, unless you have like a specific stall deck, for example. This is where the synergy I was talking about in the beginning comes in. Unless you have a specific stall deck, Tidehunter will not be good. So I think I will pass on Tidehunter. Then we have 3 clear the deck. We have Glyph, which is uncommon. Glyph is one of the situational cards. You can pick it, you don't have to put it in, but you can pick it. We already have Messenger Rookery, so it's between like Glyph, clear the deck, and Musket. Musket recently got nerfed. I'm not sure like where the Musket is on this tile list. I think it's like older tile list. Musket is on the bottom, so I guess we can skip it. I think it's fine, like whatever we decide. Musket is okay, 2 damage every 2 turns is okay. It's not that great, but it's okay for 6 gold especially. So yeah. Now, the thing about this part of the draft is now you're kinda have some cards. You know you would like to play red, for example, if you can get good red. You know you wouldn't mind playing you wouldn't mind playing blue. Okay? Because you have 2 thunderstorms, so you're probably at least gonna splash blue. For those that don't know, that means like play only 1 color of that. Now, the thing about Sky is that he's a hero on the middle, but on the bottom middle tier list. Okay, here's Sky Red Mage, but yeah, middle, bottom middle. Yeah, they agree. So he's like on the bottom middle. The thing is that if you pass Sky now, there is a very low chance you're gonna get a better hero next turn because someone might have picked it. So here I think we can take Sky and Trebuchet here. Trebuchet here is the best hand. Dirty Deeds is so often just sitting in your hand and like doing nothing. Tyler Estate, quite similar, like you don't really wanna, it's very rarely you wanna block someone mana, and like you're only blocking one side, and then you're not even blocking only him, but you're blocking you and him. So yeah, this is the best card. Like I said, items are not that important, like you can just ignore items. Here you can't ignore, but like Catapult is a minion. It does 2 piercing damage. If you put it in front of creep, it's at least gonna do 2 damage, plus you can buff it and like armor it. It can survive a turn or 2 and do like okay piercing damage to the tower. So minion, you prioritize minions. Self-sabotage is garbage. I mean, like it's like legit garbage. Anything you can't control where it goes, any kind of damage which you can't control and it's not that big, you should not play with it. Okay, we're at our 3rd pack. Now we need to look at the synergy. In this deck, we don't have any green cards. Even though Blessing is, I think it is at least, I know, yeah. Even though like Blessing is like top card, like top tier card, according to this, we don't need to pick it, because we don't have anything else, like we don't have any green cards. We have only 3 more packs, this one and 2 more, so we don't need to pick this. Like it's just gonna be useless. Instead of that, we can take Vandal, and we can take Red Mist Pillager. Here are the best cards. Timber is probably on the below. Timber, yeah, Timber is like not a good hero. I tried to make him work, but very rarely he works. Even though he got buffed, he's still pretty bad. Red Mist Pillager is a top card, and we want some red cards, because like we have Spring the Trap, and then Vandal is pretty good card, and we have like some cards to support it. So we're gonna be picking those. Again, Vandal synergies with our push deck, with Disciple, with Catapult, with Trebuchet. All of this is made for push, including like the Hip Fire, in which you can remove stuff. Cloak is one of the premium items, right? They have to, yeah. They put like right below the Blink Dagger. Yeah, I agree with that. Cloak is like one of the better items in the game. The thing about Cloak is that even though it's very good, it all depends what you wanna do. Like this much green, this much black means we wanna push early. And Cloak to be good, it needs to like take a while, you know, like it takes a while, it like buffs a couple of turns, and suddenly your sniper has 20 HP, you know. But the thing is that we're not going for the late game. This is a push strategy deck, because look at this. We have Temple of War is out. We have Spring the Trap, which is good for late game. Red Mist Pillager is pushing. Thunderstorm can enable us to push even harder or stop an opponent's lane from pushing, so we get more time. Trebuchet is pushing, like all of this is made for pushing. Our deck is not mid-range, it's not late game deck. We just need to push. So Vandal and Pickoff are the best options here, above the Stonehold Cloak. So yeah, removal. Usually in every card games, removal is premium. Just any kind of effect you can get. 4 mana for 4 stats is great, so yeah. Assassin's Apprentice is one of the better, in my opinion at least, better, is it? According to this, Assassin's Apprentice. Seriously, they're like rating it in the middle. Assassin's Apprentice is like one of my better cards, like this can win you a lane early, okay? This can win you a lane turn 1. If you get it. If you don't, it's a minion, so it's okay. In my opinion, Assassin's Apprentice and Catapult are good. Fog of War is probably... where is Fog of War? Fog of War? They forgot to put in... Oh, here it is, yeah. Right where it belongs, on the bottom. Fog of War is way too unstable, it's not good. We have like one messenger, Dirty Deeds empty hand. Combat Training, it's kinda iffy, it's not that good. So yeah, this is what we're gonna be picking. Again, Assassin's Apprentice is good. Here we can take the zombie, but now the question is, are we actually going to go for the blue, right? I mean, like, we have Thunderstorm, which is very good, but are we gonna go for blue? And I think there is a high chance. If we don't, we can take the cloak. But I think we want to have our options open, especially since our heroes are not that good. Catapult and Assert Destruction can work. Like, Assert Destruction can work sometimes it can't. It's kinda iffy, depending what kind of deck you have. Here, we're gonna pick it. Juke is also garbage. Beastmaster. I'm actually surprised to see Beastmaster on the end. He's one of the better red heroes. So now we have our red hero. We have our good, well, we have, actually, let's see where it is. Beastmaster. Ursa. Where is Beastmaster? Okay, he's in the middle. We have one of the better red heroes now, so now we know we can go for red. New Order is okay. Again, this like it's not about the tier list. Where is New Order here? New Order. Where is New Order? New Order is... There is no New... Okay, New Order is in the middle. Yeah, I kinda agree, but New Order, for example, if you have Bristleback in your deck, the guy that kills, that he has like a billion attack and like kills, when he kills he gets +2 attack. That's so much better than if you have like Beastmaster who has like 5 attack. I mean, like, what? You're gonna like charge him to a creep or something and he won't get attack or anything. So it's all very situational. Okay. Lost in Time is okay card, nothing special, we can take it. Goldmine is nice. We don't have any expensive items, but it's still nice. Everything else is kind of iffy. Untested Grunt is a minion, but he dies to a creep, so it's very... It's a minion, but it's a very bad minion. Here we have Rebel Decoy. Rebel Decoy is one of the better green cards, but like I said, we don't have anything green, so we're not gonna pick it. Smeeville is a minion, it's a good minion, it's a red minion, we need red. Where is Smeeville here? He should be somewhere on the top, right? Smeeville, it's in the middle. Okay, fine. Yeah. Where is Smeeville? Yeah. Smeeville is in the middle of the middle. It's okay, but I like Smeeville, it synergizes well with our low attack Beastmaster. Well, low attack is 5, but average attack Beastmaster. And I think it's pretty good. The next thing we can take is probably gonna be Goldmine. I said we don't want a Goldmine, but like items we are not gonna take. Arcane Stranger is just waste of mana. Like you pay 4 mana to like block 1. It's very rarely gonna be good. Same with Rattle Investment. You're not gonna go late game, so like that pays off. Better late than ever is bad. New Order is meh. So you wanna like synergize as much as you can. Bronze Legionnaire is an amazing card. Bronze Legionnaire is like very good card. It's Bronze Legionnaire, yeah, it's on the top. It's one of the best cards. It's like similar to Vandal, but this does, well, I guess like yeah, it's similar to Vandal, but this does for 2 mana what Vandal does for 4. Kills the creep. So it's pretty good. And then we have Satyr Magician. He's okay here. He's a minion, he can refresh mana, minion with an effect, it's okay. Arcane Assault, we do want initiative in this deck, but not for the price of a minion, I believe. It's not gonna be that important. Murder Plot and Buying Time, most of these are fillers actually, like a lot of these cards are fillers. So you just pick whatever you might use. Yeah, Central. We got our second right here. X is very good. He's top tier hero, okay? There he is. X on the top. Yeah, I agree. X should be on the top of the red. He's a very good hero. And then we have Dimensional Portal, we have Vandal, we have Gangs. Now we can decide what we want to do. We started this little draft of ours. We started wanting to go aggressive, right? Because those are the cards. Now we don't have to go aggressive. We can buff up our minions. We can now, it's kind of, now we want those clocks, you know? So I think now Dimensional Portal should be good because we're going to be playing at least 1 blue, if not 2. We can also do the double splash, which I don't recommend. I think unless draft is something like this where you need to divide your heroes. We can do only one, or we can I don't have a script for this. I'm like thinking off my head. I lost thought process. In general, you want to be playing 2 colors if you can, 3 at most. Playing 4 colors rainbow decks is very hard and very hard to pull off. So in general, I would stick with 2 colors if you can. Dimensional Portal X is the best here. Sometimes you can do 3 colors, but rarely. Bunch of green cards, which again we don't need. Home Field Advantage is a great green card. Where it is? Home Field Advantage. Home Field Advantage. Okay, it's in the middle, but I would, well, a bit higher in the middle. I would rate it higher. Soul of the Spring as well. Where is Soul of the Spring? Yeah, Soul of the Spring is on the top. But it's all about the synergy, you know? So you don't really want any of this. You want initiative. Initiative is very important here. And you want Stonehill Pike because Strafing Gun is garbage and we have 1 glyph already. Okay. Stars Line, it's good, but again, here it's not that good. Maul is actually pretty good if you're trying to finish people. Like if you lack damage for the finish, Maul is pretty good, and we do lack damage. So Maul here is pretty good. Friendly Fire is also one of the premium cards. Friendly Fire. Yeah, Friendly Fire is on the top. We want it, we're playing blue. Yeah. Retaliate Burning Oil is like, it can just stop the lane from pushing. Like it can win you a game if guy does, if guy does like burning, if guy does Red Mist Pleasure, just Burning Oil and that's it. Where is this? Burning Oil, yeah. Burning Oil is at the bottom, almost middle, but I would probably rate it higher. Oh well. Tyler is like one of the premium black cards, so you want that. If nothing else during the end, you have to think that other people are picking, right? So Almost Serene is good. So like if at the end, if you don't need anything that's there, you pick the best card because someone else might pick it and that someone else might be against you. Also, I forgot to mention, a lot of people are like getting the same packs. So like you have whatever people have left, it's not random, I think. Here, yeah, Lightning Strike, Almost Serene is pretty good. Lightning, like all of this blue is not good, but yeah. Wingful Hammer is just not playable. So, in this deck, let's start with red. We have a bunch of good red options. All of this is very playable, and all of these are very good cards. Berserker Call synergizes very well with Central. Not so much with Beastmaster, but we got Roar and stuff. We got Spring the Trap for late game. It is a very good deck. Now, deck building. Okay, wait, not gonna do deck building. We don't have anything green. Blue cards. Here we have Thunderstorm, which is gonna like help us stall the game. We have Dimensional Portal, which is very good, like it can win you the game. Lightning Storm is out. Whisper of the Menace is out, Buying Time is... So yeah, and then we have a bunch of green cards, aggressive. So we have multiple ways to build our deck here, and I don't think I'm that great of a deck builder, but if you guys want a video about that, I don't mind posting it. So I hope this draft helped you a bit, and I hope you sit through it all, and I wish you all the luck. I stream every day from 10 AM Central European Time, Twitch TV, Skybook 123. So yeah, see ya.